I wonder when did this happen before. Wait a second. Did we have like a Survivor IO kind of game before, and then the Hordes versus Heroes, and all of these different things?
I mean,
Of course,
Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors. It's like it happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. So, and also like how many different games were just heavily inspired by Steam games, and then
But it's not heavily inspired.
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
Yeah, they're trying to do groceries. Oh my god. Yeah.
All right,
Welcome everybody.
let's
This is a great start.
Let's start.
Welcome to 2.5 Gamers. My name is Matej Lancaric.
I'm Felix Braberg.
I'm Jakub Remia.
And we are your hosts. And we Ooh. Wow. That was a nice start. So thanks for coming again. Yeah, so we are talking about a game, but not
Really?
I don't know how to classify this, because
Can we talk about how we found the game and then what the title is?
Yeah, okay. Where should we start? Oh well, we should start with obviously Jakub wanted to talk about the game, which you should guess. It's too bad this is not a live AMA, because everybody would say, "Oh my god, he definitely wanted to talk about some waifu game or some Asian shit." Yes, you're right. It was exactly some horse girls waifu stuff, which is.
But don't worry,
No,
your two other co-hosts said no, not today, because we will check the downloads charts and talk about something new, something different. And there was one game that stuck out.
Hey,
and
wait.
it
The
was
waifu
shooting
game
through
was
the download.
also new.
It was
Yeah.
also new, but it was also waifu game again. And you know who doesn't care about waifus? 99% of the industry. No.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm kidding. Obviously, 95%.
Yeah. But we did found this game, and it's called
Well, you don't even know.
Market Manager Simulator by Digital Melody, which has shot up through the download charts. And that's what we're going to review today.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks guys from Sensor Tower for having these charts, because we literally monitor the new games that are kind of charting up. And yeah, this won the lottery this week, literally.
But yeah, it was quite the lottery.
Can you share screen and show the download charts?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, please, Jakub, do so, because then you will continue and we can talk about the game and about the company and everything.
Yeah, so this is the company.
Yeah, hello.
You can see.
Can you please wait a second? Hey, buddy, can you see it? No, so don't even Flamingo can't see it. So please zoom this a little bit so we can actually see it. But
Student last 90 days.
yeah. Why is it? It's what?
You want last 90
Basically,
days?
For those listening, it's a chart on Sensor Tower that shows downloads and is all time. And you can see that they have shot up to about 1 million downloads a day in the last 90 days.
Yeah,
In the last month.
last month basically. Yeah. Last month.
Yeah, the fun starts around like 1st of April.
Yeah, pretty much. That's I think that would when the game was actually launched, or at least soft launched, or whatever that.
And by the way, this
means.
is the whole company chart, not.
Yeah, you know what? I can't see shit. It's still super small, by the way. And this is so small. It's very much competing with Felix's presentation.
I'm a big guy. I
nice.
like
This is
small
better.
things.
Like this?
This is way better. Thank you very much. For us old people, great. So why? Okay, interesting. All right. So it's very small. Kind of daily numbers, like 4,000 daily, 5,000, and then suddenly It was way
There's
more.
IP revenue also.
There's
with
now
like
revenue. Yeah.
something like 20K a day.
In the last month.
In the last month. So out of nowhere. And also, so by the way, so this is Digital Melody, a company. And it's a company from Poland, which is interesting. And by the way, I'm not sure if you see that, but if you saw that, but the Supermarket Manager Simulator just released a new version, and there is a Czech language and Czech translation happening in this game. So I'm not sure like who is this game for, but interesting enough. Anyway, so this is a company from Poland, and it's a small Polish company founded. This is just quoting from their website. Founded by a group of friends to develop the most playable games in the world. Interesting. Focusing on the mobile market, they brought to life such titles as Timberman series. No idea. I'm sorry, guys, but I have no idea. Which means nothing. Who am I to judge? Perhaps the most well-known lumberjack in the world. So I guess I have some learning to do, and many other hyper-casual titles. So all of these are hyper-casual. So all we see, the IIP revenues are not very, very relevant, I guess, in their kind of company, I don't know, history, I guess. So, but the Supermarket Manager Simulator definitely has some IIPs and some ads. So,
and suddenly 15 million downloads.
15 million downloads and 500,000 IIPs in a month.
Yeah.
And given the Sadness multiplier, this can be anything between these 500 until like 1 million, which is not bad out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, not counting ad revenue.
Exactly, not counting ad revenue.
And which also, we'll talk about later.
Yes, and also apparently based on their website, this group of friends, it's like 13 people, which is also not bad. So good, pretty good, guys. Also, they have the Digital Dragons is in Poland this month actually. Where is like in 2 weeks?
Something like that.
Something like that at the end of like mid to end of May, and their 2 games were nominated for the best Polish mobile game of 2023 or 2024. I'm not sure, but it was Timberman 2 and Timberman Battle. So it's not this simulator game.
Yeah, which did, I guess, the whole downloads of both of these games in one day.
Yeah, pretty much. So it was. I guess it was for last.
Jakub, it's time to show the game. We need to see the game.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the game.
Thank you very much for listening. This is it.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of a product deep dive here because I guess we'll be maybe a little bit shallow to dive. But let's see.
I have no idea. Like, why does this make any money? By the way, any money?
Yeah, we need to kind of take out this mystery. So you literally start in front of your superstore in a city, which is a Unity scene, by the way, because what you can do, you can literally walk out of the city. Have you tried that?
No, I just went directly through now.
There's nothing.
Of course, there's nothing. Why would
there be
there's nothing outside of the city? Like it's a store. Why would you even go outside of your store? It's a supermarket store simulator.
Yeah, it's a Unity scene basically.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, there's something there in the distance. Maybe we could go check it out later.
You know what would be great if it at some point in the future there will be zombies coming at you.
Yeah. Probably that will happen. I always need to remember the street because I always
that's why I wanted to ask. Like, are you sure you're able to find the store? Oh, yeah,
there's one
people,
street where actually people appear on one side of the street and disappear on the other side of the street, or maybe at the other end of the street. Okay, there's a pickup. And there's suddenly like groceries are popping out of our pickup, or more likely from the sky. So we can click on objects, and this is the other interesting thing. This game is pretty much like a first-person game, like literally first-person game. So you point at something, you can tap it, and you pick it up and do actions with it. So we go here, and we can literally place our groceries into shelves and stuff. And then we need to take out the wooden box and throw it into the trash. And that's it. So you've seen like 50% of the functionality.
Yeah.
The other thing is that we have our store here.
Well, you need to price. I need to price this.
Yeah, you need to price
Come
the
on.
thing. So of course the market price. Let's overprice it. Why not?
Yeah, by the way, have you tried like overpriced or underpriced? Like it's still the same
doesn't
demand.
Demand
doesn't make any difference, right? Okay, okay, good.
Demand is like perfect here.
Yeah.
The important thing when you do these, let's say, market actions, it actually takes your energy, because you would think that energy is kind of, let's say, tied to some other things. No, it's not. It's tied to these just very few specific actions. Yeah. So we open the store, and now suddenly people start to walk up into our store. And they pick up whatever we just put there. In my other store, I'll show you. I'm just trying to force them to like drink green tea and the other thing.
Avocado.
The highest profit margin.
Yeah, exactly. So you go to the checkout, you click it, and then it pretty much walks you into this like checkout mini game where you click on stuff again, and then you need to either put the number into a credit card counter, or worst case, you need to give them
the change. Yeah, it's like fucking hell.
and notice, like, I rounded at everything after a bloody battle.
That's very clever.
Well. Because back in the beginning, I was just putting second market price. Okay, like it's recommended to do market price, and like every time somebody walks in, gives you fucking 100, and he pays for like $1.47. And then
I need to click the change, and I tried
give him the change.
I tried to scam people, but I couldn't. It's like, oh, this is not correct. She's like, what? What the fuck? Come on. Yeah. Give me the option.
So this is already like the easy version I'm doing this, because imagine that there would be like, I don't know how many numbers, and then like somebody gives you a 20.
Yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah, it takes forever. So you just round everything up in this game, otherwise you die. That's like it's a very simple rule.
It's a very nice. It's a very nice.
See? Anyway, so you go and check out. We don't need to do that. Like they will wait here anyway.
Yeah.
We have our computer here, which is, by the way, the menu where you buy new groceries. We can buy one, let's say, more avocado. We buy that, and there's a timer that comes in, and in 2 minutes, our avocado will fly out of the sky and land here somewhere as a box.
Well, that box is full that we have out there, right? So you can pick that up.
Which one? This one?
This one.
It's the other one I did there already. Yeah. Let's throw out this thing.
You can just throw it anywhere on the street.
These guys will wait. No worries. So let's go to the store. So how it works is pretty much, you see that they're picking stuff from the shelves, you slowly run out of it. So you go here and you pretty much order more stuff to fly out of the sky, and then you put them into the shelves. And
flying sky.
Literally fly out of the sky. We can wait when the time runs out. Just remind
speed
me.
It up. Just you have a lot of energy anyway.
Watch a reward. Watch a reward.
See? Just flies out of the sky.
I mean, this is the most random game I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah, so we buy more stuff and then sell it for like completely killer margin or whatever. Then you go to manage. This is actually the game Metagame, where you buy more licenses for different products. You see here, like, I don't know, eggs, coffee, blah blah blah.
Well, you don't drink coffee, so I can't buy that.
You actually expand the section of your shop, and then in services you can actually like have music playing with different teams in your shop, which costs like 50 energy, I found out. So in order to speed up the game, let's do this little trick here. And,
where's the speed up? Where's the speed run?
Let's do this one, and we won't need this one anymore, and let's do this one.
And you have a speed run video. Oh, okay, nice.
So this is like a little bit more progressed.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, so I just wanted to look like what happens and like what's the differences between the metagame. I have a little bit more money here. And there's
unlimited more money. Like I can't even read that.
Yeah. So
have you like glasses, Matej? Because you keep complaining about things being too small.
Just getting old.
What happens later, and like the only thing that can happen, if I understand, is this kind of a little bit of production puzzle where different shelves require different goods. So you have these whatever like frozen beef or whatever, or you have like soda or eggs or I think butter that needs to go into the fridge. It cannot go into the shelves. I still haven't figured out what's this thing for, like this kind of a glass thing.
Bees.
What?
Yeah.
What's the metagame? What's the metagame in this
There's
game?
no metagame. You just progress and have like bigger store. That's it. And like bigger numbers. And the worst part is that I thought
people
like
pay?
What are the aims that it says in the main menu, right? Doesn't it say what you need to do?
No
like
more aims.
Anything?
I just like added like 3 or 4 things that were like add the shelf, add do this, do that, and then I did it, and then it doesn't say anything. Like if we go here, there's nothing, and I already bought like I don't know license 4. I have section 2 services. As I said, I purchased the music, garbage collection, floor cleaning. Oh yeah, I had the fire once when my fridge was on fire. So I had to take on, but that didn't affect anything. Like people are walking around the fire like it's nothing. See, these guys, I guess, got pissed off. And the fridge was on fire, and then there is a fire. Extinguish it. Oh, where we? Oh, that's why they went out. See, it's burning. So we need to take the fire extinguisher. So there's the like other metagame mechanic I wanted to see, like, but it's not metagame. It's just like another mechanic. Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
But and people buy premium currency.
What premium currency?
Now there you go. In a purchases in IIP
shop?
in the shop, the most
There's no premium currency.
What do you mean there's no premium
normal
currency?
You buy
the cash, I guess. Like that's how it's
currency.
Yeah, okay, but that's how it's classified in Sensor Tower.
Yeah.
250 premium currency one time, which is something. Then remove interstitials is the second best selling, and then there's like 600 premium currency, and then there's like $1.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, interstitials are when you complete the customer and you go to the next one. At least not in the speedrun version, you won't see any.
Should I talk a bit about ads here? Because I think it's a good place to talk about it.
Yeah, let me finish it. So the thing is that, and we're pretty much at the end here.
Sorry, I thought you did.
That's
the thing is that these fire extinguishers and like these other things, if I understand correctly, they're on charge. So eventually you run out of them. Where we are. See, I already used 2, so they run out. So you actually need to buy them. And there's like some pretty interesting things like remove all empty cardboard boxes if you don't bother with like trashing them away. And like you clean up, or like probably later like there will be more trash on the ground that you need to pick up manually. I don't know what you do. But yeah, I guess it just...
Why?
I don't know. It just expands and like the street is still the same. Nothing's happened. We have all like pickup here, which like won't move anywhere. And that's it. And customers, you see there's day and night cycle. So customers go until like 10 p.m. and then the last customer kind of arrives and they wait here forever until, as you see, a fire kind of starts out or whatever. And and then you need to
burst in flames,
end the day and then go to the next day, and the cycle continues. And as you see here, as I'm kind of doing the purchases, check the store like experience, it's kind of slowly going. But I was trying to kind of figure out the pattern to kind of optimize it, but I didn't find any, because sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's not, sometimes it completely stops, so I don't know. And sometimes it's just like and this is what you do basically.
It's pissing you off.
If you, by the way, optimize the game, because if you're trying to like give everybody back the change, you can multiply your life by 3 and you won't still have enough time to do it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that's there. And people will buy pretty much everything. See these ketchups, like I can just sell ketchups and I will do it. Like I don't find any lower demand or whatever I had there. So that's basically it. So I don't... If anybody plays this, and let us know that we missed some giant metagame.
But why is it making money? Even
this is what I think, right? So this reminds me so much of a story that happened to me 4 years ago in a bar in Berlin. Like I was hanging out with some friends of friends, and a friend of my friend, he was a crane operator. And we talked for a while, and I was like, "Oh, so cool! That's cool, crane operator, like construction." So he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So what do you do in your free time?" And he's just like, "Oh, I play Crane Simulator." And I'm like, "Ha ha ha!" And he's like, "No, I'm serious." And I'm like,
"What the fuck?" I mean,
This is whole business model of Farming Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator.
I mean, they have all these games like car cleaning simulator and someone else one. I need to check that, which was connected to tracks.
Let me move on to
simulations of real work.
Car mechanic simulator, car detailing simulator, car sales and driving simulator.
Electric store is the best game.
Next big thing.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing, by the way. Completely same game, just with items from electric store.
All right. Regarding the admon,
he's not making enough money though.
Yeah. So I'm going to say some things, and I don't want to hear from either of you because I'm so right on this one. But I'll get to that a bit later. But I'm just saying it right now.
Confident Felix.
Supermarket Manager Simulator makes me sad because it's a bit of a lost opportunity. So they have a game that's sticky. People downloaded it. They have an average DAU in the last 30 days of 1.5 million people. So clearly people like this game. Right now they monetize with rewarded videos and interstitials, but it's very under monetized. The rewarded placements, like Remo said, it's pretty much product speed up delivery, energy, and store placements for energy and cash. If you can show the store on the rewarded ad placements. Yeah, right there. And those are like unlimited, so you can watch 10 ads for $100 in the game. That's no problem.
By the way, they are not scaled. You see which level I am? Yeah. $10 means fucking nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. Like, yeah. Yeah. So a cool rewarded ad placements I think is a bit of a lost opportunity though, is like, why don't they put rewarded ad placements for seeing the profit margins as a percentage when you're actually buying the product? That'd be super helpful, I think.
Because nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
That's why nobody cares. It's not important.
Yeah. With the current placements, like majority of them are hidden in the main menu in the store, which limit exposure. So the rewarded ad speed up for delivery and cash energy placements are not that compelling since you don't really need to use them. So ad viewer rate is not going to be higher than 45%. So likely also impressions per DAU is like 1.8 maybe. And interstitials are on a 300-second cooldown. So that's about every 5 minutes, which is quite generous. So assuming a 20-minute average session length, you're showing about 4 or 5 interstitials per sessions, which is a bit below average. So just for comparison here, hybrid casual games tend to have about 180 seconds as their cooldown timers to 120. I have a feeling that if they added interstitials on a timer and basically exactly like a Stotty do as well in the hybrid category, they could probably move down to 120 second without any impact on retention. The majority of the user base is in Brazil and Mexico, so I've adjusted ECPM values accordingly. So right now, Supermarket Manager is making 13K a day in ads, or about 41% of overall revenue is coming from ads.
So it's a hybrid game, actually.
It's a hybrid game, yeah.
It is a hybrid game. So there's a part here that makes me really sad. So you have a very large user base in geos that are notoriously difficult for IAPs, right? So Android is massive compared to iOS, and you have these probably long session lengths.
Oof.
So why in the God's name don't they put banner ads in tier 2 and tier 3 geos? Like, assuming you did, I think that you can probably show anywhere between 90 to 120 banner ads per user.
Where would you put a banner?
At the bottom,
if it's a first
so you get
person?
misclicks. At the bottom, so you get misclicks close to the joystick.
Or just up between the level and the time. That's also kind of
but then you don't
possible.
have misclicks. But anyway,
that's true.
That means that if I adjust for ECPMs on what I'm seeing on other clients on banners, that they would make with this DAU about 9K a day in banner ads, which is massive on this revenue base, right? So that's $3.1 million a year in banner revenue alone, which would be half of the current IAP sales, right? So it's just massive. It's just a big no-brainer. This should definitely have banner ads, like 100%. And that's all I got to say about that.
And why did you even start with you're right on this one? I mean,
you guys always fight banners. Like you guys aren't like crusade.
No. I fight banners or ad monetization where it doesn't make any sense, like with Legend of Mushroom, by the way. But This
Like
in this case, I
in
would
this
say
game,
it
even
makes
these
sense.
how they're called, the like in-game ads, like
How
you know,
in-game ads? Like,
I
what?
mean the ones that are just like
branded ads, like
billboards and stuff.
Oh, native advertising.
Native ads,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Native
native
Yeah,
ads.
the ones.
Okay.
But the
Ooh.
issue there is you don't get that much fill rate, Jakub. So banner ads
Yeah.
would definitely be the way to go here, because what you have is you make a lot of money on banner ads when you can show the banner placement concurrently for a long period of time. And here it's first person, so you could put banner ads on the bottom next to the joystick, and then you could just keep it there on loop for the whole time. It'd even be better than the Tile Club games, because then you're only showing banners when you're playing the actual gameplay, and then when you go to the main menu, you lose the streak. So here it's just perfect for banners. It's just such a perfect game for banners.
Like one thing I need to give these guys is that they really nailed down this whole like stuffing shelves, organizing this thing, and checking the thing out. Like this really like lives out the fantasy of you managing your own store.
Yeah.
Like, that's great.
Yeah. On a low budget.
On a low budget,
very low budget,
nano budget.
Yeah, basically
like
zero budget.
Like my guess is this is just all stitched like Unity free asset store packs or whatever.
And that's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing.
It's super efficient. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It makes nearly 900K a month in ads, right? So already, and it's just not built out at all.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about this, because in the end, this is a genius idea. Idea, which actually like a rough diamond, I would say, that still can.
Oh no, pretty much. Yeah,
do something.
Can you show us why this game is getting so many downloads, please?
Well, you would be surprised. You would be very surprised, because this is not very much driven by the UA that much as you would think, but definitely driven by a lot of organics coming from Brazil and as you said, Mexico as well. What
he
just
disappeared.
He just disappeared.
This is the end of the street.
Yeah, he just went to Brazil. That's easy. He just went to Brazil or Mexico.
Show me some creatives. I'm expecting some hooks here.
Poof. Oof. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't even imagine. Maybe you can stop sharing. Okay, nice. Let's see. You can share this. We can start with mainly. Yeah, let's try to say this. Look at this. Yeah, it's also quite small, so let's do it like this. Yeah, you already showed this, but I was just trying to find out like what exactly different they are doing. But no, the Supermarket Manager Simulator is the biggest game
after Electronic Store Simulator 3D.
Yeah, pretty much. But look at the difference between the numbers. It's like almost 12 million downloads on Android, but only 180K in IIPs, and then there's almost 3 million downloads and almost 500,000 IIPs. So that's an interesting.
The
twist.
third biggest game is Fitness Gym Simulator 3D, which I guess will be again the same, of course.
It's gonna be the same thing. It was gonna be absolutely the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing, same as everything.
So let's just do this. It's not bad in the US either, by the way. So, but no, let's just do Android first. Okay, let's just do Android first. So check. Okay, Android is definitely Brazil with 8 million downloads. Jesus Christ. But that's only because of the 8 million downloads. We have then like 150K downloads in the US and then 30K IIPs. Okay, but then we have France, UK, Germany, Italy. So there are some other countries which are interesting. Tier 1s, obviously Poland, but only 3K in the last 90 days. Okay, now let's look at the iOS. This is going to be way more interesting. Yeah, iOS, boom. 40K. In-app revenues in US is top market. And then this is just crazy. 95, 55,000. Brazil, UK, France, Germany, Australia, Canada, and then even Japan.
But you know what? Like this is pretty much like a
Cinderella story?
No. This is actually better. This is like like when hyper casual games, they're all 2D and like placeholder and stuff like this. This just move it one notch higher because it's a first person game. Still placeholder and everything and like assets, but it's a first person game and a 3D game. That hyper casual games don't do these things because they're need to be stitched out much sooner, blah 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 blah. But the things that these guys like, some of the things they have, they are pretty advanced. which kind of makes this a little bit more like a new model for hyper casual.
What?
Like
do a skeleton of like a much bigger game, because this is a bigger game in a meaning that is a first person game, fully 3D, fully animated, stuff like that.
But it's still asset stores.
Of course,
Unity,
it's prototype, asset store, whatever. But you have it in 3D graphics, you have it in there, blah, 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 blah. And as you see, it still can run on like cheap Brazilian phones and stuff like that. Still kind of accessible.
Pretty true, but can you see what kind of organics they are getting and what kind of paid? So it's like 85%. Apparently it's organics, and that's definitely. Let's see, US.
I don't think so. I ever saw like a first-person hyper casual game before, or hybrid casual.
It's hybrid.
It's hybrid. It's hybrid.
Sure. Measurement.
Yeah,
I think they're mediated on level play, because I saw mainly Unity ads, and if they started UA on Unity, wait, do they have Unity in the UA?
Yeah,
mix?
they started Unity. Yeah, they started.
Do they have
Steam? Level play.
Sorry, what?
Do they have Steam?
They most probably have, or not yet, but they have Steam. I saw some of their games on Steam, and even this was Xbox or PS. If it just let's do this. Let's just do this.
Okay, so there's a game.
So look at this. So we have these games, all of their games. So
wait, guys! Now it all makes sense.
Oh, yeah, of course it makes sense.
Oh, now it makes total sense. We missed this.
Okay.
Give me the screen, Matej.
Okay, go.
So there's a Steam game.
Oh yeah.
Called Supermarket Simulator from Nocta Games.
Yes. I wanted to say that I saw it on the Steam, and this is just exactly the same stuff.
Yes, it's the same game basically.
Yeah.
And check the date. This is early access, release date 20th February this year. And it already has 31k very positive reviews.
Yeah. So this is
it.
Yeah. It was taken from Steam. Yeah, I was getting there, because I was looking into Google Trends as well, and then just like, why the fuck someone makes a supermarket game? And I was like, okay, let's see. Google
Trends. This is a little bit more polished, definitely.
This is way more, of course. But there is Super Demo, which was Super Demo. Now we have a Superstore. It's the same. It's exactly the same thing. So, Supermarket Simulator, Supermarket Manager Simulator. So, and I'm pretty sure, like, if we were able to check whatever geo data from this game, it would be a lot of Brazil, Mexico, and US, 100%.
Okay, so you do like a Steam game fast translation into mobile, and then you run with 15 million downloads.
Yeah. I wonder, when did this happen before? Wait a second. Did we have like a Survivor IO kind of game before, and then Hordes versus Heroes, and all of these different things?
Of course, like Survivors.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors. It's like, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. So, and also like how many different games were just heavily inspired by Steam games, and then
but it's not heavily inspired.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, guys, please add banners as soon as possible, straight in the next update, please. Like, you're leaving so much money on the table.
Oh, well, they are leaving so much money on the table with the UA as well. I just wanted to get there. Didn't have a chance. I mean, it's not that many things happening, obviously. So they launched in April. Facebook. That's it. So I just cover your ears. Oh no, I just share this again so you don't bleed out of your ears without the sound. So now
it's not even fake gameplay.
Well, no, you don't need to fake the gameplay. And that was the
icon is fake. The icon is fake.
Well, the icon is Mid-Journey or anything.
Seems AI generated.
Yeah, generated. Also, but the music is very, very nice. I can see like why people. I mean, I can't see, but still, you see, localized ad.
The localized languages also. They have a lot of localized languages. Like
yes, that's how you also kind of get a lot of organics, right, from this. But it's like, you see, and this is another localized, which is what, like French, I guess, probably. This is oof. Ooh, same. That was your hook, Felix.
Yeah.
That was your hook.
You get jammed with goods flying from the sky.
Yeah, and I mean, that was basically it from like April, which is like absolutely super basic Facebook only, but at least it's localized and it's in the different geos. Maybe, this is a little bit different.
There's no way they expected these many downloads, right? This is like...
No, downloads, yes, but revenues most probably no.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is very clear, like Jakub said, like just go for whatever works, and it's very new and very recent on Steam. Like people are actually downloading this and trying to find these. So even if they're trying to find the Steam game, this mobile game pops up immediately in the search. So that's why they're getting so many organic downloads.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay, whatever. Oh, let's wait a second. Ooh, nice.
A hook.
Peach
hook.
bubbles.
Yeah, speech bubbles. Yeah, angry customers. There you go. Nice. Have a nice day. Have a nice day as well, guys. Thank you. Okay, so there's like some more, but it's all the same basically. So that was pretty much it from the April creatives. But now, they added Unity. Oof. And guess what? It's the same fucking thing. So
what creatives should you have different on Unity when you're moving from Facebook to Unity?
It's like you don't need to have anything else than on Unity, but they have one creative, which is, you should have at least like 3 to 5. And you have those, like, they have
bare
those
bones.
Yeah, this is like one, just like, let's just start and see what happens. And if you do that, and the thing is, look, so if you don't know, or not even if you don't know, but there is one option to have a square end card. So you don't need to upload this old like landscape versus a vertical end card. So you have the square one, which I always use because it was performing better. And this is just like, by default, whatever is in the store. Like nobody told them like they could actually do square. So this is it. And we see all the same creatives all over again. And that's it. So there's so many different options they could do, especially on iOS, when the iOS is doing so well. But kind of getting this conversion schema on this game would be interesting challenge, that's for sure. So I'm assuming like they are not doing any paid ads on iOS. It's more on the Android side, or just running whatever random stuff on Facebook. But usually when like people don't have the, let's say, UA expertise, they at least run Google, because that's like the most, or like it's just the easiest way to start. And then you get like shitty numbers because you run CPA campaigns, and then everything looks like shit. So everybody stops running the UA afterwards. And I don't see any Google here. So I'm a little bit confused. But anyway, like, they should do so much more. If they're doing these like 20K per day and then so much more on ads, there's like such a big opportunity to drive UA into this game. I have no idea like how is the retention is gonna look like, and like how the LTV kind of grows over time. But at least like you could potentially. I'm pretty sure like the CPIs will be really low thanks to the graphics and like how like the theme, or like the supermarket in general. That's why we saw like so many supermarket games as like hyper casual games before. Now even like the food team, like we discussed, it's Supercent, even it's like it's pizza, but whatever. It's like this could be very close. Felix,
can we do something different this week? Instead of giving a point out of 1 to 10, let's say 3 things that would be the lowest hanging fruits from game design, admon, and UA that Digital Melody should do right now from playing this game. Do you want to start, Remo? Jakub?
Sure. So there needs to be some more metagame, of course. That's the first thing. So just your basic prolonging the quest system, which means place a new shelf or a fridge in the store, and like just having more of these would be great. But you can push
automate
it a little
stuff.
bit. I think they have automation later, because if you check here and give me the screen for a second, go into
they have automation, but like you should automate one store, just put it as as a hotel in My Perfect Hotel, even though it's not like the best
You
example.
have here
But
the worker hire license.
I know.
Yeah,
of course you didn't do it because you cheap
blah,
fuck.
blah, 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 blah. Because it's store level 10.
I know.
Yeah, but the thing is that I think they have some automation, but still, like, there needs to be some, like, the usual kind of carrot on the stick. Players need to know why they're doing it, or at least not even why they're doing, like, where they're going, because they're going nowhere today. So
exactly, that's the whole point. Like, you are here to just manage the store, organize stuff, turn off your brain, and that's it.
But at least, put some unlocking tree into question. Like, okay, after you finish store level 10, you will unlock whatever, a new giant freezer, you will unlock whatever, something, I don't know what, at least a new toy to play with. It always needs to be something somewhere there in the distance that you're chasing after. So that's like the first thing. Second thing, get rid of the change. Like, get rid of it now.
The cents, you mean, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, the cents. Yeah.
Get rid of it. Like,
just put an option to scam people.
Yeah, or like, you just need to lower the time of getting back the change per customer. It takes exorbitant amount of time if you leave.
But this is exactly the
fantasy of you working yourself behind the counter to the bone.
Exactly. That's the cashier job. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's the job of a cashier. Like, that's exactly what I would never want to do. But still, it is very true.
Yeah, I know. It's literally in the Steam reviews there that somebody wrote there that get home from my retail job and spend 11 hours stocking and restocking my store, needs more achievements.
There you go. That's exactly what Felix said. The crane simulator.
Yeah, the crane simulator. Yeah.
Come on, like, honestly.
Yeah.
What else would you expect?
Yeah, but just wanted to add that now that we know that there's a Steam game, which is probably the origin of this, and this is just kind of going super fast forward, is even more impressive that they managed in this, like, a small amount of time, basically. Because if this went out on 20th February, then you have pretty much just March and April 1st, they're already scaling.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Great job, guys.
Yeah, very good job.
For Admon, I'd say add banners for the love of God and add them quickly.
Well, I don't think this counts because you said it like 5 times before. So okay.
Interstitials move down the cooldown time period, and you can even put the rewarded interstitial. So you give some sort of low cash reward for like before. That means you can probably drop the cooldown time or even more. So you're showing, instead of 4, you're showing 8 interstitial ads. And then in terms of rewarded ads, please like pace the rewarded ads along with game progression. So you're actually getting more cash. So it's not $10 when you're going in and watching reward ads for the store. So if you're a level 10 store, that shouldn't be $10. That should be 120 or something like that, right?
Scaling the whole economy like it should. So why don't scale the ads? That's like the stuff.
Oof, well, obviously creative depth, but the thing is, like, there's not that many content, so I'm not sure like what would I put in the creatives. But
zombies,
not zombies, but you know what you can do, like absolutely stuffed store where it's like almost like a mass battles type of. I was just like, so many customers in, and or put the timer on like sorting or solving the customers, or like whatever.
I can already imagine the ad that you can go like, the level up one, where like there's like guys checking out with like 2 items and then like throws the whole
angry customer, toxic customer, or whatever. Yeah, that was the speech bubble, so we can do like
then the classical music in the background, the one where it kind of escalates.
And then you can do also the TikTok voice and AI stuff in there, but all of these are just like too advanced for this type of like low poly art style. So anything, I would say like a stuck customer. I would even show the customer that just disappears. That was perfect. That was like so funny. Yeah, I would put like so much humor and on top of this. That would be great. And then we have Facebook. We have a little bit of Unity. I'm not sure Unity is the best option here. I would definitely go with Applovin, but then you have the level play, I guess. So Applovin is not the greatest job. So sorry guys from level play, but switch to Max and then just go to Applovin. Speaking of Apple, definitely iOS campaigns we should run, given the fact that majority of money is made on Apple. So that's one thing. And then TikTok, maybe that would be. I'm pretty sure there would be a lot of fun on TikTok with this as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff that you can try.
Final lesson: watch out for successful Steam games. You could use them.
You could use them quite well. Easy.
This was an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun.
Shout out to Nocta Games, the one that actually did the Steam one,
and to Sensor Tower because we thanks to Sensor Tower we dodged the bullet and we didn't talk about another waifu game.
Exactly.
We'll save for next time.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Let's end it there.
Let's end there.
Well done, Digital Melody. We hope to track your success.
Yeah, and if you are Digital Dragons, then we might check you out there, and then maybe Jakub is gonna be there. Maybe nobody's gonna be there. So maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. And by the way, we're matching T-shirts with Felix. Well, we found out that Jakub doesn't have our own merch, which is a shame.
We always give all of it away. Yeah, we always give everything, 100%.
Yeah, I know. But then we're gonna go to Cyprus for GDCY, and there's definitely gonna be. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some merch. So we'll give you one, Jakub. Don't worry. I also want to give you guys a few, so please, if you're there, let us know. And also, there's one interesting, a little bit short episode coming. Watch out for that one.
This PC game.
A PC game, and I'm not gonna tease it that much. Thank you very much. See you later. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Start the emulators.
Which emulator?
All of them.
There's a shitload of supermarket games. Oh, dude, what? Who's Amir Tarek?
No idea. Why?
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
What are you
doing supermarket comparison?
No. Wait. What is? I just found this. This is it, right? The same one.
No,
it's a different game.
You got played, man.
What the fuck is this story? Like,
this is not the same game.
Yeah, I know, but like, what is this thing?
Yeah, it's so many things. Like I tried to do. Well, we can talk afterwards if we want.
You try to do groceries?